This is the Midwest Entrepreneurs Podcast, and my name is Brian Alvarez, and this is one of my first episodes. Unfortunately, I've learned a little too late, but better late than never, that putting out content, whether it's good or bad, is kind of the key on growing in media. What a surprise, right? The big reason why I started this podcast was to kind of break down without all the video editing and trying to tell people and explain what my goals are here. After seeing my wife put so much work into her business and people not really understanding what kind of goes into it, I feel like I would like to help out more than just sharing a post. I've always loved, movies and TV shows, like, most people. But throughout my life, I've always kind of dreamed about what all the hardware looks like, in Hollywood and big movie sets and all those, all those equipment looks intriguing. I've always been pretty interested in what kind of goes behind all the production side of these multi-million-dollar movies. And ever since COVID, my wife started her business. Shortly after, actually, right around when my kid was born and my first daughter, and she's been hauling ass this entire time, and she's booming. Her business is absolutely booming, and she deserves every credit towards her. It's an amazing thing to watch somebody you love succeed in life, and that's kind of my goal here. I kind of want to give more of a spotlight to not just my wife, but my sister-in-law. She started her business at the same time having a full-time job and being a great aunt to all three of my girls. I have close friends that run businesses, and the stories I hear from these people, the work that gets put in, just to put food on the table and to do as much as they can to provide for the families. And I absolutely love the idea of, being such a family oriented person. It's crazy to see what lengths people reach to make sure the loved ones are doing okay. And for people to just get up and the day's up to me on how much I can bring to the table, how much I can support. So over time, I've kind of put one and one together, and this is where I'm at. Midwest Chicano Productions. In a different episode, I'll probably talk about why I chose the name, but I'm here to promote small businesses. In today's world, big corporations are extremely powerful. And I've known people that kind of struggle with the competitors and the competition, that it can be absolutely crushing. It always feels good to support, your inner circle, or just, even a stranger in their business. If you feel like they have a great cause or a great business, a service that, brings people real joy, I don't see how you don't support that. So this is my mission. the mission is that I'm going to be promoting as much as I can through video, through audio, through interviews, and as much as I can. I don't have all my equipment I need to produce what I envision. But the goal here is to do what I can. Unfortunately, I can't post my absolute best with the absolute best quality and sound, but I'm working with what I got. So if you like the idea of being a supportive member of not just our community here in the Cedar Valley, and the reason I say Cedar Valley is because, it's not just Waterloo where I'm based out of. I've known people with running their show, for a long time now, and I plan on trying to promote every single one of them and sharing their stories and their goals and what it looked like when they first started out. So it's kind of hard to put into perspective each one of these stories of what these people went through to get where they're at now. So this is the mission. I'm here to help support others, and I think kind of brings it feels good on a different. My soul feels fulfilled with what I'm doing when I see the positive reactions from what I've posted so far. It's a good feeling. So I'm working with my wife right now to get a good promo video out for her. And not that she really needs it, but the goal is to get a production studio up and running so I can really promote the everyday entrepreneur, the everyday person who has to make sure the budget is exactly where it needs to be, to make sure the work gets done, even after business hours. So I think it's a little bit of a tough world that they live in, and I'm proud to say I've brought my foot into this world, and I'm going to be showing as much as I can and documenting as much as I can what my journey is going to be like as a new entrepreneur. It's something that I've never really said in life, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. It's just something that I feel like needs to be done. And I feel like once this goal is set, I'm just thinking nonstop about it. So again, right now these episodes are probably a little bit on the shorter side. If you really want to support, it's gonna sound super cheesy, but my journey and supporting others. This is you can follow me and like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. I'm doing my best to make it as easy as possible for everybody to see my content and now hear my content. So yeah, just stay tuned. Keep an eye out for that black and white and green logo. And thank you. I really appreciate everybody's support. Everybody's just support and everything. If it's either my wife's business or with mine, I appreciate it all. I really do.